Hi everyone, this is Esther Camacho with the McAllen Public Library, and welcome to Frontier Roots, Epidemics and Pandemics in the Rio Grande Valley. So first let's start off by defining what is an epidemic and a pandemic and what is the difference. An epidemic is a disease or virus that affects a large number of people within a community, population, or specific region. It doesn't go any further than that. But a pandemic is an epidemic that spread over multiple countries or continents. This is what spreads worldwide. For example, we are going through a pandemic right now. We have COVID-19. It was an epidemic that was limited to Wuhan, China. Unfortunately, it did not stay there. It started to spread to other countries and made itself a pandemic. So going back in history, in 1918 and 1919, we had the Spanish flu. It was first reported in one of the U.S. training camps in Kansas of March of 1918. It was thought that it was brought over due to World War I, and it quickly spread to various military bases, even in Texas, and eventually went out into the communities and just spread. There was no vaccine for this, so in the end there were 50 million people dead worldwide, and over 20,000 deaths were reported in Texas alone. But by 1945, the United States did approve a vaccine for the Spanish flu. So in 2009, the Spanish flu reappeared. We also know it as the swine flu or the H1N1. But with mass vaccination and the public awareness of this flu and the education that was really distributed about taking care of yourself during this time, we had a limited death of 17,000 in the United States. And we have another current pandemic called HIV. This was first reported in 1981. It is one of the world's most serious public health challenges. There is no cure for this. In 2019, 38 million people worldwide have been affected with HIV. It affects adults and adolescents. And currently there are 2,300 people living with HIV in the Rio Grande Valley. So now in 2020 we have COVID-19. This is a global pandemic. There are over 25 million cases, and last estimates are over 800,000 deaths. In the Rio Grande Valley, we have 51,500 cases in the 4 RGV counties, and currently in just Hidalgo County alone, we have 1,156 deaths. So prevention tips when we ever have another pandemic or one similar to what we're dealing with, it is important to wear a face cover, wash your hands often, and keep a safe distance. So again, thank you for watching Frontier Roots. This is Esther Camacho with the McAllen Public Library.